Hey yo, it's Brian here. Well, the game is over now. Thursday night football, 49ers versus Packers, and we lost the game 34-17, but I'm not really surprised at all. I mean, when you have a pretty much JV football team out there against the Green Bay Packers who had pretty much almost everybody, they did have a couple of injuries, they did have a couple of positive tests, but nowhere near the destruction of the 49ers and where they were with the whole offense out from the NFC Championship game, some players out on defense, but you know what? Congrats to the Packers. I thought Devontae Adams, he was probably the most standout guy, in my opinion, in this whole game, along with Aaron Rodgers. But, I can't really take too much from this game for the 49ers in particular, although they had some great performances. I'd say Richie James, when they were still kind of in the game, he played really well. Fred Warner, he played his heart out. But other than that, I mean, same old, nothing too crazy. But I will say the biggest the biggest loser of this whole 49ers squad is definitely Justin Skule, left tackle. I mean, Nick Mullens, as much as he couldn't get any plays going and he didn't do any favors, Skule didn't make his life any easier. And the one that he threw an interception to in the first half or second half, I forgot which it was. I think it was in the first half. That was pretty much on Skule because Mullens, I mean, he got hit. He had to throw the ball away. It got thrown to a Packer defender. So he really deserves a big L. And this game, it would have been really great to have Trent Williams in this one because I think the outcome would have been a little bit closer. Had we won the game? I don't know, probably not, but at the same time, having Trent Williams would have been really helpful in this one, and I know his stock value is going to be going up definitely this offseason after watching this putrid performance, but other than that, this was pretty much what I expected. I expected the Packers to win pretty good, and there should be no surprise to anybody because our team was a bunch of second, third stringers, and that's all you can go with, right? Not taking anything away from the Packers, but at the same time, if they were looking for the revenge from the NFC Championship game and Sunday night last year, that wasn't going to happen in this game in particular because everybody was out. But hey, they got a great win, and they did beat the 49ers. So yeah, I mean that's all I could pretty much say. Would I be disappointed? Probably on another week like last week or the game against the Dolphins or Eagles, but in this one in particular, when you knew everybody was going to be out for the most part, you just really couldn't expect the 49ers to just be great. But, they tried their hearts out. I mean, the last series, just now, they were just scoring, trying to get something going, and they did score a touchdown from Jared McKinnon. So, it's nice for them to keep playing a little bit more and not just run the ball out and just call it a game or whatever. But, overall, 49ers overall grade, I'd probably give it like a C minus, a D, to be honest with you. But hey, I mean, as I keep saying, that's the expected performance from them with a bunch of guys that didn't really practice that much, a bunch of practice squad players, and hopefully they can get some chemistry going maybe against the Saints next week. But that's going to be a pretty difficult one with Drew Brees and company. I'm pretty sure they're looking for their revenge last year against us. But hey, not in this particular week because everybody's going to be out yet again, like George Kittle, Jimmy Garoppolo, all those other guys. So, Green Bay, they did a great job in my opinion, although it was a beat-up 49ers squad. But Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, I thought they were the big MVPs for their little game. And for us, Richie James, Fred Warner, they were the MVPs in our little game as well. And the one I would say is Jason Verrett pass interference. That was kind of a weird call. I didn't really agree with it, but hey, it is what it is. They called it. The game is already over now. We couldn't really challenge it anyways, but that was last year. But this year in particular, they got rid of the pass interference rule where you can challenge it, which, I mean, it didn't really work out that much because they didn't really overturn anything anyways, so it didn't really work out. But for the most part, 49ers, I'm just not surprised at all that they lost the way that they lost. Is just not enough practice. Thursday night game, and everybody that was supposed to be playing, like Kendrick Bourne, Trent Williams, Brendan Ayuk, not available. That kind of threw up their plans definitely. And what can you do, right? Everybody has to think of their team week to week. Kyle Shanahan, the 49ers, just what Troy Aikman and Joe Buck said. You got to think of them every day because something's always happening, and something did happen yesterday and today for them. So it is what it is, but we just got to deal with it for the rest of the season. 49ers, they fall to 4-5, and they are under 500 for the first time in a very, very long time. So yep, that's pretty much it, you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. That's all I got to say. And I'll be talking more this week talking about the draft, everything like that. And I'm already talking about that right now. It's kind of weird to talk about it, but, with the 49ers, the state of their team right now, that's all you got to look forward to is 2021. But I'll still have my prediction videos and all that cool stuff for every game, and that will not be changing anytime soon. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll catch you guys up probably tomorrow or Saturday. Good night, y'all.